Betting in the Break, the show that's going to make you whole. If you're in the hole, we are going to grow your bankroll if you were on a roll. So here we are. I'm Loud Esmond, the host of the show, co-founder of hitthepick.com, where you can go right now, like a lot of people are doing, and get your free $100. $100 in picks. Just go there, sign up, and you get $100 site credits. You're not getting free picks. You're not getting the garbage that everybody else throws out. You are getting actual real credit on the website towards real picks of great handicappers. Like this guy who joins us now, Tom Macrina, otherwise known as Rye Cape. Tom, well, obviously, let's start with congratulations to your Eagles.
Yeah, I couldn't be happier. It was a great win. Got a little sweaty. Unfortunately, our bets didn't cover, but I'm happy to see my team go on. We get lucky enough to get a home game against the Commanders, who we're pretty familiar with. So, we haven't done too good in the NFC title games, but the last two, we've seen a Super Bowl. So I'm hoping to make it 3 in a row.
So I had the Rams as my most live dog of the weekend. Obviously, that they did not win. They lost. But I covered plus 6.5, which the kickers this weekend have been killing people. They've been just killing people by missing extra points, missing field goals. It's been brutal for the bettors how bad the kicking's been.
Yeah, I'd be shocked if Jake Elliott's back on our team next year. But, yeah, it's been all over the place with the league. We have Justin Tucker tonight, so we'll see how he does.
Yeah, and in that game, still 7-7 in the just end of the first quarter, with Baltimore deep in their own end with the first down at around their 22-yard line. Of course, speaking of the Commanders, they knocked off my favorite team in the playoffs, the Lions. I sort of thought it would be really fun to see the Lions in a Super Bowl, especially to see them win it after, 50-something years of complete failure. And boy, did they come out and lay an egg against the Commanders. Wow.
Yeah, I was way off on that game. I had Detroit Lions. I had to lean to the under. I also had Lions defense, special teams to score an anytime touchdown. And, of course, it was the Commanders who did that. So I was on the wrong side of a lot of that game. I didn't read that one right.
I was on the over, and obviously it cleared. Final score 45-31, 76 points. It was a 55.5 over, which led a lot of people, a lot of handicappers to go, that's too many points. I kind of looked at the other way, and I'm like, well, if they're going to put it at 55.5, they are begging you to take the under. And so I went the other way, so I'm happy about that, but I'm sorry that the Lions lost. I didn't have any other pick in that game except the over. And then, of course, predictably, the Chiefs beat the Texans. And a lot of people, that number was all over the place. It was 8.5, 9, 9.5, 10, depending on where you got it, even right up to kickoff. Different books had it at different prices. So my pick officially went in earlier in the week, I think on Thursday at Chiefs minus 8.5. So again, another half-point win for me. So, I'm by the hair of my, chinny chin chin on my Chiefs and Texans and Rams at Eagles, just covering by a half a point in each direction. And then, of course, big win with the Commanders and the Lions. That puts me right now, I think I'm 6-1 in my past 7 NFL bets, officially, the official bets that we get judged on at hitthepick.com. So happy about that. Ravens and Bills just back from a break. We got a 1st and 10, Baltimore at around the 40, and Lamar's going to take off and run and cross the 50 for a first down into Bills territory. All right, I know you've got a hockey pick that we're going to get to, but before we get out of the NFL today, that's trademarked. Can I say NFL today? Yeah, I can. So who do you like in this game? Who not points, not spreads, anything. Who do you think's going to win?
Wait, Notre Dame?
No. I'm Baltimore and Buffalo.
I'm on Buffalo. I actually think Buffalo is going to get to the Super Bowl this season. I like
Oh
the fact.
boy, they've got to get by the Chiefs to do that.
Yeah, I understand that. I think they could get that monkey off their shoulder. They'll be all right.
They have a shoulder monkey. Okay, good to know.
Yeah.
Good to know. So
That's what they got.
let's quickly, we're all involved in this group text. I gotta tell you, there have been some terrible calls this weekend. I mean, please, refs in the NFL, keep the whistle in your pocket, keep the flag in your pocket, please. I mean, there have been some horrendous calls. There was one just now in the Buffalo game. Buffalo would have had a first down crossing the 50, and they called a holding penalty on the Buffalo left tackle when the guy he was blocking just fell down. He didn't even touch him. And because it looked like he might have pulled him down. No, referees, if you don't see it, meaning you don't actually see the penalty, please don't guess. Oh, I think it was a penalty. Oh, I think he hit Patrick Mahomes in the head twice in that game. It was unbelievable how bad the officiating is in these playoff games.
Yeah, especially in the playoffs. Let the guys play. We have seen some good football there.
Yeah, please stop it. All right. Notre Dame and Ohio State. I got to tell you, this is going to be one of the worst football weekends ever for the state of Michigan. Because not only did Detroit lose, and I mean, they got blown out by a lower seeded team after getting a bye and being the number one seed. How many number one seeds have gone down, by the way? I should have looked that up before the show, but I got to figure that's rare.
Yeah, not many, especially after getting a bye. I think the last time that happened was Tennessee. I guess that was a while ago. Tennessee hasn't been relevant for a while.
Yeah. So Notre Dame, Ohio State, for Michigan fans, they hate both programs. They hate Ohio State more, but they hate Notre Dame too. So the Lions lose, and now they've got to watch either Notre Dame or Ohio State win the Natty in college football. Who do you think it's going to be?
Yeah, I don't think in any of these fan bases need their heads blown up more. Yeah, I think Notre Dame is going to need the ball, run the ball effectively here. I think they will be able to move the ball on the ground. They kind of have the ability to throw downfield. They're going to have substance offensive drives. What happened?
Scoop for Buffalo on a Lamar Jackson terrible fumble where he should have just eaten it and took the sack. Tried to do too much. Buffalo picks it up, runs it all the way down inside the red zone for the Buffalo Bills.
All right. I'm on the Bills, so.
Lamar is doing Lamar things. That guy gets vapor locks in the playoffs. I don't understand, but he's bad in the play. And the knock on both these guys is they can't win the big playoff game. And so somebody is coming out of this game with their reputation even further in tatters. And Lamar threw a bad pick, and now he's given up a horrible fumble.
And that's what we expect him to do. That's what he's done in the playoffs.
That's what he's done in the past. By the way, that linebacker should not have got run down by that running back. That was terrible. He should have scored. Okay, so you were in the middle of Notre Dame. Notre Dame's going to have to run the ball. They're both great defenses. What else?
Yeah, they have a good special teams. Defensively, they create turnovers. They're number one in that category. Ohio State, they also number one scoring defense. Notre Dame actually ranks number two. Will Howard does play well against the coverage. Ohio State offense, they're strong in the run and the pass game, but I don't see a blowout here. Unless Ohio State gets up quick and early, I think Notre Dame's going to keep it close. So I like Notre Dame. I think it's going down to 8 in a lot of places. I also like Jeremiah Love to get a touchdown. You can find that at plus 135.
And Buffalo is inside the 10 down to the 7 with an Allen pass. I will say this. I believe that this game is strength on strength. Ohio State really wants to pass those balls to the flashy receivers. Notre Dame's got the best secondary in college football. They got 4 guys back there that are going to the NFL. And Notre Dame wants to run the ball, and Ohio State can absolutely stop the run. So it's going to be a rock fight. I'm with you. I don't see anybody getting up a lot of points. I'm not going to go any further because I'm going to have premium picks on both the side and the over-under in this game because I think I am so locked in on this game. I've been watching Notre Dame and Ohio State both very closely all season. I think I've really got this dialed. So you'll be able to get my premium pick tomorrow morning around 9 o'clock Pacific time starting if you want to go ahead and grab that. And it is Buffalo down to the 1 yard line with a rush. 2nd down and goal to go. All right, you've got a hockey pick to regale us with.
I do. Tonight we are going to see the Detroit Red Wings play the Dallas Stars. Dallas has won the last 7 in this meeting. Unfortunately, their money line price is minus 225, so I'm not going to mess with that. Puck line is plus 115, but in that 7-game winning streak against the Red Wings, they've only covered the puck line 3 times in this series. What I am looking at is Jason Roberts for a goal. You can find that at plus 145. Last 2 games between these teams, we see 9 goals. Jason Robertson has had 2 goals his last game. He scored 3 of the last 4. His assist is all right to take as well. He does a lot of assists. Unfortunately, his points are like minus 245, so I wouldn't touch that. But I like Jason Robertson for a goal, plus 145, Dallas Stars.
By the way, Josh Allen just went in for a 1-yard plunge for a touchdown, taking the Bills up 14-7 over the Ravens. Both of Lamar's Lamar has had 2 terrible turnovers in this game, and he's lucky that both of them weren't turned into touchdowns. So at least one off of a Lamar mistake. And Josh Allen is doing Josh Allen things. He's just pushing people out of the way and scoring touchdowns. By the way, trivia, Josh Allen is from Firebaugh, California, which is a little farming town near Fresno. What is Loud Esmond's claim to fame about Firebaugh?
Am I supposed to know this?
No, you're not. Nobody's going to know this. I dated a girl from Firebaugh who was the homecoming queen. Of course, I was a sophomore in college when she was the homecoming queen. So, just saying. Her name was Shonda. She was a redhead and she broke horses. Yeah.
Oh, a redhead at Firebaugh, huh?
Yeah.
There you go.
There you go. She was a lot of fun. Those cowgirls are great. Love the country girls, and I ended up marrying one, and it's been fantastic. Love you, Nicole. As I mentioned other women on the show that I dated previously. Yeah, probably not a great idea. All right, we'll wrap it up there. Thank you so much, Tom. Hey, as we continue doing the show, there's going to be less and less football to pick, obviously. I do pick some hockey myself as well. A lot of people probably are people that don't generally bet on hockey, and there are some strategies to it that are fairly successful. Obviously, it's gambling. Not everything works all the time. In fact, I took a really bad loss with the Vegas Golden Knights last night against the Blackhawks, and it just broke a bunch of trends that I normally bet on. And it happens. Sometimes the puck just doesn't go in the net, and it bounces the wrong way, and it goes in the net on your guys. The goalie for Vegas gave a couple of horrible goals in that game, and it can be very frustrating. All right, I'm Loud Esmond. He's Tom McCreaney, otherwise known as Right Cape. Back in the back, producing Christian Giordani, who you see hosting the Hit the Pick show on Friday nights. Thanks for being here, everybody, and keep in mind, we are trying to always make you a better.